Kenny.
Yes.
If
TC.
if you had to be critical of any part of Shawn's performance in that fight as a trainer, is there anything that you could break down that you think that maybe Shawn could have done a little bit better?
That's a question I can't answer for you because I didn't watch it. So if you ask me to critique anything about any fighter, I would want to go back and do my homework first. And but I always err on the side of error. I always go that way, you know, if I'm not sure. So during that actual match, when I felt he didn't do well in the round, he came back to the corner and I told him that, dude, you didn't win that round. We need this round. He gave me the next round. There wasn't a lot of times during that fight that I had to say that to him. I'm gonna put something out there, and I proposed a scenario to one of the actual television commentators who spoke to me the next day after the fight. But I'm gonna let you continue before I go into that. Go ahead.
No, I mean...
No, because, and the reason for that is I'd be doing him an injustice. I do myself an injustice as a person that takes pride in actually, you know, putting in the work to make sure I know what I'm talking about before I speak. So, no.
And I guess it was more the question, you being in the corner that night, at that point in time, you know, and you kind of answered that.
Yeah, because during the fight, in the heat of the moment of the fight, when I felt he wasn't doing well, and I said something to him in regards to that, and I told him that we needed more, or he needed to do a certain thing. For example, when I told him to change up and start using his jab more, at the end of the fight, we wind up landing 58 jabs to 23 for Keith. That's double the amount of jabs. I'm gonna take a good guess and say it looked like, to me, every round we won the fight on the inside. Now, if CompuBox says we won the fight double on the outside, then I gotta question how they were perceiving the fight. That's being politically correct because Mr. Cortez is standing here. So that in itself, the numbers speak for themselves. We land double the amount of jabs. When I asked him to do that, he was able to do that, and he was able to be successful with that. So you know, that particular thing that you're asking me, I couldn't answer it that way, but I can answer it in the moment of what was going on. Yeah. He was giving me what I asked for, and he was being successful with it.
And do you feel